August Rush is a 2007 drama film directed by Kirsten Sheridan and written by Nick Castle, James V. Hart, and Paul Castro, and produced by Richard Barton Lewis. Deciding to run away to New York City, musical prodigy Evan Taylor begins to unravel the mystery of who he is. All while Evan Taylor's mother is searching for him while his father is searching for her. Plot: in 1995, Lila Novesque is a cellist living under strict rule of her father. Louis Connolly is the lead singer of the Connolly Brothers, an Irish rock band. Lila and Louis meet and sleep together. The day after, they separate in a hurry, and are unable to maintain contact as Lila leaves for Chicago. Lila realizes she is pregnant. After an argument with her father, she is struck by a car. Due to the accident trauma, she gives birth prematurely, and her father secretly puts her son up for adoption, allowing her to believe that the baby died. 11 years later, Evan Taylor is living in a boys' orphanage outside New York City, where he meets Richard Jeffries, a social worker. Evan has the savant-like ability to hear music wherever he is. Convinced that his parents will find him, Evan runs away to New York City, following the music in the hope it will lead him to his family. He finds a boy named Arthur performing in Washington Square Park. Louis lives in San Francisco, having left his band, while Lila gave up performing and lives in Chicago. She is called to her father's deathbed and he admits that her child survived and is alive in New York. Lila decides to abandon her father to his fate and moves to New York. Evan follows Arthur to his home in a condemned theater and is taken in by Maxwell Wizard Wallace, a vagrant musician who teaches homeless children music and employs them as street performers. Evan tries playing Wizard's prize guitar and is so good that Wizard gives him the guitar and his old spot in Washington Square Park. He gives Evan the stage name August Rush, and tries to market him to clubs. Seeing the posters that Jeffries has posted for the runaway Evan, Wizard destroys all the ones he finds, hoping to keep Evan and his gift for his own gain. Louis decides to reconnect with Lila and flies to Chicago to find her. Due to a misunderstanding, he ends up in New York, where he gets his band back together. The derelict theater Wizard and his children are living in is raided by the police. After evading them, Evan takes refuge in a church where a young girl, Hope, introduces him to the piano and written music. He picks up this skill so quickly that Hope gets the attention of the parish pastor, who enrolls August at the Juilliard School. A rhapsody takes shape from August's notes and homework. In New York, Lila goes to Jeffries' office and Jeffries identifies Evan as her son. She takes up the cello again and accepts an offer to perform with the Philharmonic at a series of concerts in Central Park. August is selected to perform the rhapsody he's been composing at the same concert. Wizard intrudes during a rehearsal and, claiming to be his father, pulls August out of the school, threatening August to tell the authorities about his true identity. On the day of the outdoor concert, August is forbidden by Wizard to attend. August meets Louis in the park and tells him of his dilemma and Louis encourages him to go. August leaves Wizard with help from Arthur, who also rebels, and flees to the concert. Jeffries identifies August as Evan and heads for the concert. August arrives in time to conduct his rhapsody. Louis also arrives and reunites with Lila, realizing she was playing at the concert. August finishes his rhapsody and as he turns to discover his parents, smiles knowing that he was always right about knowing they loved him and gratified that his faith has proven itself. Cast: Freddie Highmore as Evan Taylor / August Rush, Kerry Russell as Lila Novesque, Jonathan Rhys-Meyers as Louis Connolly, Robin Williams as Maxwell Wizard Wallace, Terrence Howard as Counselor Richard Jeffries, William Sadler as Thomas Novesque, Marion Seldes as the Dean, Jamie Simone Nash as Hope, Mike L.T. Williamson as Reverend James, Leon G. Thomas III as Arthur, Alex Lilin as Marshall Connolly, Bonnie McKee as Lizzie, Timothy Mitchum as Joey, Becky Newton as Jennifer, Aaron Staton as Nick, Ronald Gutman as the Professor. Music: Moondance, written by Van Morrison, performed by Jonathan Rhys-Meyers, this time, written by Chris Trapper, performed by Jonathan Rhys-Meyers, Bari Improv, written by Mark Mansoner and Khaki King, performed by Khaki King, Ritual Dance, written by Michael Hedges, performed by Khaki King, Raise It Up, written by Impact Repertory Theatre, performed by Jamie Simone Nash and Impact Repertory Theatre, nominated for an Academy Award for Best Original Song. Dueling Guitars, written by Hita Pereira, performed by Hita Pereira and Doug Smith. Someday, written by Jay Stevens, performed by John Legend. King of the Earth, written and performed by John Ondrasik. God Bless the Child, written by Arthur Herzog, J.R. and Billie Holiday, performed by Chris Botti and Paula Cole. La Bamba, performed by Leon Thomas. 3. August's Rhapsody, written by Mark Mancina. The final number with Lilla and Louis begins with Lilla playing the Adagio Moderato from Edward Elgar's Cello Concerto in E minor. Except for Dueling Guitars, all of August's guitar pieces were played by American guitarist-composer Kaki King. King's hands are used in close-ups for August Rush. Composer Mark Mancina spent over a year and a half composing the score of August Rush. The heart of the story is how we respond and connect through music. It's about this young boy who believes that he's going to find his parents through his music. That's what drives him. The final theme of the movie was composed first. That way I could take bits and pieces of the ending piece and relate it to the things that are happening in life. All of the themes are pieces of the puzzle, so at the end it means something because you've been subliminally hearing it throughout the film. The score was recorded at the Todd A.O. scoring stage and the Eastwood scoring stage at Warner Brothers. Reception: August Rush received mixed to negative reviews from film critics, although it has earned mostly positive reception from the general public. In a review by USA Today, Claudia Puig commented that August Rush will not be for everyone, but it works if you surrender to its lilting and unabashedly sentimental tale of evocative music and visual poetry. The Hollywood Reporter reviewed the film positively, writing the story is about musicians and how music connects people, so the movie's score and songs, created by composers Mark Mancina and Hans Zimmer, give poetic whimsy to an implausible tale. On the review aggregator Rotten Tomatoes, 37% of critics gave the film positive reviews, based on 110 reviews. Consensus: though featuring a talented cast, August Rush cannot overcome the flimsy direction and schmaltzy plot. On Metacritic, the film had an average score of 38 out of 100, based on 27 reviews. Pam Grady of the San Francisco Chronicle called the film an inane musical melodrama. Grady said the entire story is ridiculous, and coincidences pile on, behavior and motivations defy logic, and the characters are so thinly drawn that most of the cast is at a loss. Edward Douglas of ComingSoon.net said it does not take long for the movie to reveal itself as an extremely contrived and predictable movie that tries too hard to tug on the heartstrings. Roger Ebert gave the movie 3 stars, calling it a movie drenched in sentimentality, but it's supposed to be. The movie also came to a very sudden end, leaving it unfinished. Jamila Gavin compared the film to Dickens' Oliver Twist and Coram Boy. Sean Johnson used Bari Improv and August's Rhapsody for her floor exercise music in 2008, notably featured at the Beijing Olympics. Awards: despite the mixed reception, August Rush was praised for its music. The song Raise It Up was nominated for Best Original Song at the 80th Academy Awards, but lost to Once. References: external links, official site, August Rush at the Internet Movie Database, August Rush at Rotten Tomatoes, August Rush at Metacritic, August Rush at Box Office Mojo, August Rush at AllMovie, scoring session photo gallery at scoringsessions.com.